Well, hello everyone. The OntarioGardener here, back with another episode of the Breakfast Bar. Now, at the end of last episode, we were struggling a little bit. Messes don't matter because it's just we have no messes because we have the deco bonus, the formal bonus 3. There's no messes anymore, except, well, messes on this, but we have these, so these negate it. So at the end of last episode, the issue was this: like in the beginning, we went through the toast, and then as it went on, then we were waiting for plates, and then we were waiting for toast, and then we were waiting for customers to order. So we're kind of like really struggling here. I think having the display stands are okay. They're kind of irrelevant in a sense because they're not necessarily. I don't know if they're worth what they are, but it's fine. Here we have another dishwasher, which we're going to pick up right now. And I know I was kind of debating how to set this up. I mean, honestly, what I could also do is I could actually, and this might, I don't know if this would be worth it because like we're not using the blueprint desks. We're not using these at all right now. Obviously, I can't do something like that. I'll just put it here. Doesn't matter. I'm not really using these at all. So if we put another dishwasher here, it doesn't matter about the messes because there is no mess. Doesn't matter. I'm going to place these all like this. So now we actually have enough to do 3 plates. The only issue is I got to remember then to take the plates from here and here to serve from. So that makes me think to move. I can't really, I mean, I could move all this down one if I reconfigure where the pots go in or is irrelevant. I could move this all down. Well, no, I wouldn't be able to move it all down one, would I? I'd have to, yeah, it wouldn't actually fit. I could reconfigure it a bit, but I'm not going to do that. And then as far as I was thinking about putting bar tables in, the issue isn't seating right now, I don't think. Excuse me, but I don't know if we're going to make it through one more day. So instead of changing a whole bunch of things like, oh, we should do this, and here the thought here was to try to get a soaking sink, which I guess we could still try to do. The bar tables are irrelevant. I mean, grabbers, like we have so many grabbers we're not using. And I know someone said in the comments, oh, I can't put that there anyway. They're like, oh, you should do this and do this. I mean, of course, everybody, you can say do this, this, and this with, Monday morning quarterback, or not Monday morning quarterback, but sideline quarterback. You look at things differently than I'd look at it. And not that it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just is what it is. So the issue, I think if we can keep a good pace with the dishes being clean, this is where it lends me to almost want to have a basin. But I mean, a basin is basically an unglorified dishwasher. Our dishwasher is a glorified basin. So I think if we can make it through today, the issue is we're going to get another card today. Right, between days 9 and 12, or sorry, not 29, 9, 12, I was thinking of the franchise. Between 12, OT day 12, and then you hit to OT day 18, you're not getting another card. So whatever card we get, I mean, we almost have to reduce customers. But I don't know what customer reduction we could use right now. I mean, we could get a topping or something would be fun, or even a side would be okay. We have plenty of room to do sides. If it drops it by 15% right now is about 25 groups. Like, that's significant. So let's just burn through it, and we'll see what we can get. I mean, at the end of the day, if we can't succeed, then we will just franchise it and move on, because that's all we're looking to do anyway. We're franchising things, we're moving on, and we're just going to rock and roll here. I don't know what I even need here. Maybe, I wanted to grab a portioner, but that's okay. All right, we got plain toast. I just got to keep it. I think the key here is just to keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. I think I should try to be a little bit deliberate on what tables are getting what dishes, because I don't, or what dishwashers are getting, you know what I mean, which ones of these. So I'm not running into problems here. See, now this is the backup now. Here we're the slowdown, the one slowdown we have, because we have no toast. So we're getting there though. Like we're okay. It's just you have this initial kind of hiccup, which is a pain, but I think we're doing okay. We can just keep this rolling like this. So far, not many beans, which is fine. I want to keep this rolling in here, and here's where we have to start taking dishes out. I have to try to find a better rhythm for the dishes, so I don't end up screwing myself over, basically, because right now I have tons of dishwashers going. What do you guys want here? We want regular toast. And I think also I don't have to wait until all the the dishwasher is completely full. I think if we get three dishes or something, we should just run it, because we're always going to have dishes. And the key is I always want to have a dishwasher free, or a dishwasher open. Because if I don't have one that's open, then that's a problem, because then I won't be able to put dishes. And that was an issue in the beginning, sorry, not the beginning. That was an issue in the last round, the last day as well. because I never had places to put things, and that was like, oh, we have no place to put things. No place. Now we have places to put things, so I think we're doing okay as far as that goes. But you know what? We'll keep rolling here. So far, this is fine. I'm not really having an issue. I mean, I like having the auto dish removal. That should still be the primary one that we're using. Which, I mean, it kind of looks like it is. But we just want to keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. I mean, eventually things are gonna, eventually things are gonna back up, and that's where we're gonna run into problems. But for now, we're doing okay. I think I'm gonna grab the coffee table, because look at the line outside. This is where we're gonna have problems, if we have problems, which is, well, obviously are having problems. Get these rolling. I mean, the dishes are definitely keeping up better. It's just right now I have a lot of this back and forth. Right now, again, we're waiting on dishes, or waiting on customers to take their orders, and that's a huge slowdown. Like, I hate that type of slowdown. Okay, here we're stuck to this one now, which is actually okay. This one can go there. This one can go here. Yeah, there's a lot of wasted running around. That is for sure. A lot of wasted running, but I think we're still better off than what we were last time, because we're not really waiting around for anything. We're just kind of rolling along here, empty this as we need to, run it, and then I should almost use the bottom dishwasher for an as needed, because I hate running all the way down here. It feels like such a waste of time. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm going to get that one done, this one done, done. Get these going. We just got to keep the pace up, and I want to use this one for here. We're fine here. There's that one. Good, and then we have all these three here. I want to bring some of this down already. Problem is if the table that sat down doesn't want, or that wants beans, then we're a little bit like, okay, here we go. And here we're stuck again, because I have to start using this one. We're okay. I'm going to keep running here. Yeah, see, now I'm using the one down here, which I should try to not use that bottom one unless I absolutely have to use it. And we are running out of patience already for our customers, and we're not even. I mean, we're a little bit more than halfway through the day, but it doesn't feel like it. I feel very. I'm not even looking at the patience meter or the outside patience, because I have no idea what it's at. I mean, as long as we got to keep plugging away here, and we'll be okay. Right now, we need the customers to order faster. We're doing all right here. I want to start pulling off of these down here. Again, you just got to keep these. It kind of goes in like a big cycle, right? You get 4 done, then you get this one done, then you get that one done. Yeah, because right now we're stuck again with the whole stupid plate business. You got to keep the plates. So this is where having the charming would actually be quite good too, because they would sit down. I mean, I think having no messes is better. Well, actually, not really, because we're not really benefiting or having too much of a negative with that. But if you'd have the charming buff where they would sit before, I want to take that before the table is clear, that would also really be helpful for us. That is for darn sure. All right, we got to start pulling from this. I gotta start pulling from here, because yeah, this is the slowdown that I talked about that we're having the issue with. Put this one here, pull this one out. Let's get these other tables in. If we can get those in. What do we got down here? What does that guy want? They don't even want anything. It's almost like a glitch. Did that person not order anything? This one. I think we're gonna be done here, guys. Yeah. It's getting so hairy right now. Because the wait, there's just a massive amount of people outside. Thought I lost it there, but we did okay. Waiting for this one to go up. Okay, so just got to keep it moving. We're going to have to use this bottom one now, which I don't really want to use, but we have to use it because, well, we're going to be stuck without using it. But that's okay. We have plenty of plates. It's not like we don't have plates. Plates are never the issue. The issue is, well, it's just the sheer amount of customers that we have right now. Please take your order. Take your order. Please take your order. Please. We're not doing shitty walk. So come on. So you're here. We're waiting again. So like I like instant ordering. It's still one of my favorite cards. But it's not a true instant though, because it would be as soon as they sit down. Now it used to be different. For those of you kind of old school players, it used to be different, where you could actually serve them before they even sat to the table, and they would have taken their orders well before, because there's such an amount of people. Like, you could be sending orders before they even sit down. But I mean, that obviously, that was patched out because it was very, very, OP, as they say. Oh no, we're done. Oh, we gotta keep it moving. Trying to think if we get a dessert. I don't think a dessert would be good either. I don't know what would be good at this point. I think we're kind of at a bit of a crossroads here. We're doing okay, but the customers are still going nuts outside. And yeah, I don't know here, guys. I don't know. And again, here we're waiting for people to sit down. Of course, you can take this one. You take this one. You take this one. Ah, see, now we're stuck with stupid plates again. Come on, keep it moving. Come on, baby, keep it moving. We're getting down. I mean, we still have people coming too. Oh gosh. All right, come on. I think we'll be okay. Maybe. We might be okay. And I know some people in the comments were like, "Oh, you should set up auto dishes." The problem is that an auto dish setup here is slower than me doing it manually. Like, that's the biggest issue that I have with auto dishes, is that it's not gonna be faster. Okay, I gotta get this out, clean these up, clean this one up. Like, it's not faster than doing. There's very few things in this game that are faster automated than manually. But I mean, with that, automation is supposed to be done. Like, that's something that runs in the background, right? It doesn't run in the foreground. It runs in the background of your game. Because if I'd have to slice the toast, well, obviously we couldn't get anywhere near this. Oh shoot! I gotta empty all this. Shoot! Empty. So keep it moving. Like, at this point, I don't even know what research we have. I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going to even have time to do any sort of research, honestly. But we're doing okay. Everybody that's in line. We don't have anybody else in line or getting. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. We don't have any more customers coming in. All the ones that are here are in line. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy, because we've got to move these plates again. Keep it moving. That one, this one, keep it moving. Get this one done, take this one. I think we're going to be okay, actually, here, guys. We got very, very close a couple times. Very, very close. But almost everybody's inside, so there's not much worry at this point. We still have to deal with all the patience issues that we have inside, so that doesn't go away, but this is better than what it was. So having another dishwasher, 1,000% is good. Is better for us. So I'm gonna keep pump these out. Pump this one out. I'm gonna get one more down here. All right, let's just get these 4 in. Gotta be careful, because remember, we have the other issues. We have the 50% increased customers, which is also terrible for us right now. But we're doing okay. I have to make sure I have enough time to do my research. I think I do. I have to be very kind of careful with it here, but I think we'll be okay. Because I mean, the next thing that I'm not sure what I mean researching, honestly, at this point. But the next thing we want to get would be soaking sinks, to try to have an auto setup. But I don't believe it's going to be fast enough. I don't think it's going to be fast enough. I don't know what sink that is. I think that may be a basin. So we obviously have to wait to get a soaking sink, which soaking sinks come before, they come after dishwasher. It goes basin, wash basin, dishwasher. I know you're down there, buddy. It goes dishwasher, or sorry, wash basin, dishwasher, and then it goes soaking sink, and then it goes power sink. All right, we got everybody. We're fine. But I mean, I will say that I believe this day definitely went better than yesterday. Because we had the dishwashers. We had the double dishwasher. We're done now. Oh, I got to put this back in here, I guess. I don't know how much this is actually helping, because we only have 3 of the display stands. Excuse me. Now, one thing we could... Oh, Christ. Okay, so the problem with breakfast extra, I mean, we have 163. If we take 15% of that, would be 16, and then it'd be 8. So it'd be 24 groups less. The problem with that, I mean, we have enough grabbers and we have enough mixers to automate these. Actually, no, we don't. Well, do we? Because what you need to have is I don't think it's going to be fast enough, because what you have to do is you have to set up a smart grabber pulling the slices off, because if not, it's going to turn it into sauce. But we have a jiggle bin. We have a smart grabber. I'm looking at two right now that I wouldn't even need. I wouldn't need two of them. I don't even need the ones. This one here I wouldn't need. A smart doesn't need to be smart, nor does this one need to be smart. So both of those I could use to set up that. But the problem is I have no more prep stations, because one tomato, because every time you have one sliced tomato, it's going to make a sauce, and then the sauce is going to sit there for 10 seconds or 8 seconds until the jiggle bin is done. That's the problem. The max I don't think we can take that. I mean, high standards is relevant because nothing can burn, because we have safety hobs and beans can't burn. So I think we just have to kind of bear it here, guys, and just go with burning or high standards. Excuse me. Oh, man, this is just nuts. Can we fit? Oh, we got our portioner. Not that we need it yet, but I'm going to buy it anyway. I mean, if we would have got the one where it wasn't, if it would have been eggs, or we haven't gotten any other side dishes either. That's it's kind of weird, isn't it? We haven't got any other sides. Now, if I put this here, can I manipulate? Oh no, that's where the people come in that way, so I can't actually put that there. I could put it here. Then where would this go? Would that still? I think that hits everything anyway, doesn't it? I don't know, but I think that's. Excuse me, I think that's still worth it. Yeah, we don't need it. Excuse me. This is what? These are soaking sinks. Okay. I mean, we're going to need at least 3 of them. We'd have to redo this whole thing, because what we would do is we would end up putting the dish removal system down here. It would be right here, and all this would have to be pushed down to here. It's not impossible, but we need at least 3 of these soaking sinks. So I want to get rid of some of these counters that we're not going to use. I mean, I could try it, but it feels like a lot of time. I wonder why that didn't cycle. I guess because they don't cycle. I guess what I could do is take these out and then put this in, and then put that in. Can I not put that inside of that? There we go. And then basically take. The only problem, I don't think we have no room for other coffee tables. So I'm basically going to take this one out, put this one here, put this. So I'm going to keep copying. I'm going to keep copying the soaking sinks, just I don't know. We definitely have enough materials. We have enough grabbers. We have enough everything else. I'm going to buy this one right here. So we need at least 3. 3 is probably going to be a good number, or 4. We could easily put. Yeah, you could have them. We'd have to do some finagling here, because you'd have to bring them in here. You'd have them going here, and you'd have them exiting here. Yeah, that'd be a bit tricky. I don't know if we'd be able to fit it in here that easily, because I need to be able to access this. But you know what? Excuse me. If we make it through today, then we will probably just do a crazy reno. And just, we don't do a crazy reno. We can basically set the reno up here, see if it works. All this has to be pushed down. But I mean, we have enough grabbers that we can literally just pull these down here. And instead of moving everything, just put more grabbers here or something. You know what we should do, though, with the freezer business, is we should actually freeze a loaf. Can we configure this to where we could have a loaf being frozen? So this would have to go. We don't actually need this. This doesn't need to be here, because this would go like that, and then this would go like that. Excuse me, and then this would go like this, and then that will go into. Yeah, let's just try this real quick. Practice mode. So let's set that there, and then that's going to go like that. That doesn't change anything. Excuse me. Yeah, we're going to do it like that, and then what we'll do is we'll put the freezer up here, because I'd rather have a loaf being saved, because we run out of this so quickly. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll start here. The rest of this, we're going to ignore all of this. We'll copy everything, get the soaking sinks, and then maybe tomorrow we'll see. We have 163 customers. That is a crap ton of customers. But you know what? Are we up to the challenge? We're actually almost out of time, but I do want to run this day, because if I end up losing, excuse me, guys, if I end up losing, I don't want to just have a separate episode for that. So let's just do it. Where's that? Oh man, that could have been bad. Well, actually, would have been fine. Would have been fine, actually. Would have been perfectly fine. All right. I don't want to take the floor buffer anyway. Yeah, I think the better issue here is putting. Look at the customers, how they're coming in already. They're going crazy. All right, let's just keep it rolling. Beans are easy. We don't have to do anything with beans anymore. Beans are fine. Bean, bean, bean. We just have to keep the pace. Keep the pace. Keep the pace. Keep the pace. Somehow keep the pace going. Because as you see right now, we have a slowdown because we're waiting on toast. This is the biggest problem right now. Is this initial phase right here? We're waiting on toast. So if we have, see right now, see how we're waiting, and we basically we're doing nothing right now. We're just waiting for toast, and that's so bad to have to wait for toast like this. So I think that actually might even be why we're getting or cutting it as close as we have been, because we just don't have the we don't have the toast in the beginning of the day, and we need the toast, baby. We need the toast, baby. We need the toast. We're gonna keep on rolling here. Load these up. Yeah, I mean, now we're fine because we're caught up. But you lose quite a few seconds. Honestly, you lose. Oh, okay, seriously. And if you make mistakes like that, you lose a lot more time. But we definitely are losing, valuable seconds here for this, and that's a problem for me. That's a problem. That one's done. This again, we still don't have instant ordering, which, whatever. It can only be as fast as it is. This one, because the way that the game used to work is that if you'd have tons of people, oh shoot, that was a mistake. If you'd have people waiting outside, like as soon as they would step inside, you could be taking their order would pop up, and you could serve people without them even sitting down, which honestly was very, very broken. Shoot, it was very, very broken. I got to do all these again. Yeah, this is the only problem with having this. Now, there's no way to have a double unloader. Not with our current setup. If we change it around, we can, but we're obviously don't really want to do that because it is raining outside, which is a huge problem because the rain amplifies the patience. It makes it go down even faster. So that's the problem here. I wish I could do double trainers. That'd be cool. Double trainers all day. All right, let's get rid of these. That one, this one. Now we got to clean these up. We also still only have 4 tables. Which I don't think that's a problem at all, because the issue is clearing the tables. Now, let's keep it rolling here. We're doing all right here. It would be cool if there'd be like a mod that would keep track of the different dishes. Like at the end of the day, it would tell you how many beans on toast you had versus how many just plain toast. I think that would be kind of cool. It doesn't give you a full. It gives you an amount. If you have a side dish, it says you have this many side dishes or this many. Not this many, but a dollar amount, and then you can just divide that out, of course. Let's keep it rolling. Our customers are getting very, very angry because it's raining and it's going to become dark very, very soon, and that's going to be a bad time. This one out, and we're kind of getting low on toast too, which is not the greatest thing in the world, but we're doing okay. Again, we're doing in groups of 4, 3. 4, and what do we got here? A bean on toast. Yeah, beans aren't adding anything to the difficulty because we have them automated. There's nothing difficult. There's nothing more difficult about it, except the fact that we just have to keep on rolling here. I wouldn't even know how you'd even do this 2-player. Like it would just be at this stage of automation. It basically would just be one person doing it, and then the other person would be watching. But then again, you definitely would take more food cards. You wouldn't just take customer cards. But I haven't had any good ones. I haven't had any good food cards. We have no sides. I don't think we had any sides the whole game. Oh, we're getting so close to the end here. So close to the end. Gotta get these cleaned up. Come on. I can't believe that we're still holding on. What did we have? 163 customers today, I think, which is a ridiculous amount. Look at the patience outside. Look how fast it's going down. If you guys can see that, just look how fast it's going down. And then when you flub up like that. At least I haven't been setting the dishwasher off unintentionally. I guess that's something. Again, here's we have the triple setup, but yeah, I don't know. We're doing. We just gotta get these. We gotta get these plates picked up. That's gonna be. Look at the patience outside. Look how fast it's going down. It is just insane right now. But you know what? You just gotta stay calm, stay cool, and just just keep on plugging away. There's nothing you can't go any faster than I'm going right now. I have trainers. mean, if I'd have a floor buffer, then yeah, maybe. But the floor buffer is something with one of the basic mods that I have. It doesn't work with it. I got to get these out right now. Oh, son of a gun. I was so close. We had 100. What was it? It was OT, what, 13? We did well. I mean, we had the only food card we had was beans. And we literally had that right in the beginning of the run. So we had all customer. But that because we had, well, let's look at the cards. Upgrade kit, okay. Let's just see. We're going to franchise this right now, of course. So it's a good ending, though. So look at this. This is easy. So this is irrelevant. So look over here. This is a killer, and then we had 25. So we actually had 50% more customers. This is irrelevant. 50% more customers, and they all have 20% less patience. The metal tables is kind of, it was either this one or it was I'm not sure what the other one was, but they were both trash. So. But I mean, for me, beans is an easy card. Like, it's so simple to do. Even if in the beginning of the game, beginning of a run, it's so easy to do. I think I'd like to stick with. I have to get one more, right? I almost like to stick with these two. Because like no, this one isn't bad. But I mean, in the beginning you have no safety hobs, so this would be pretty bad. Relaxed atmosphere. This becomes irrelevant after a few days, maybe by day. So if you buy a table every day, you'll be able to have 4. So maybe by day 4, by deco day, this card becomes obsolete. But I almost rather have instant service. But then again, it's like then I would almost not want to have beans. Because if we could just set it up to all be conveyor belt style, like right off the bat, like that'd be something cool to go into a franchise with. Because if we're just serving toast, I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Beans will bring the group counts down, of course, but we have instant service, right? So if you don't want to have beans, then you don't want to have instant service. You want to get rid of this too. You'd want to have this one, and you probably would want to have. I don't know if you'd want to have more customers. I'd probably take this one. Right, so it's like either we try to go with some kind of conveyor belt system to serve the food, which I don't really ever do. That's not really my style, you know. I don't know if it'd be something that you guys would want to see. I mean, obviously, I can. If you guys in the comments say, yeah, I want to see you do some kind of like sushi belt, like not sushi belt, but like some kind of belt, I could do that. Like, it's not hard. I could easily franchise another run. It's not like it's hard to do. So, but I think what I want to do is because we're gonna have instant service. I'm going to take beans because the whole point of, excuse me, sorry guys, without instant service, you have to go over to see if they want beans or not. But because of instant service, we don't have to look. And also here, individual dining is easy because you can really push back your tables very easily with no messes. And then when you early on, especially individual dining early on is really good because every ring you get money. Not every person, every person you get money, not every group, which, I mean, it's the same thing, but we're going to go off of this. But like, look at this though. We had 163 customers. I think that's a lot for OT day 13, but we're going to franchise this. We're not going to start the franchise today. In this episode, but I got to turn my prep ghost back on. I know someone asked about the mods that I'm using. Honestly, the only mod that I'm using that's really affecting there's 2 mods. Appliance library, ingredient library, kitchen library. Those are all base ones that do nothing. More upgrades is the one that allows me to upgrade the hobs in the combiners and stuff, which I barely even used. Smart grabbers were bugged. This is just something that doesn't. You cannot reset a smart grabber in main game. You have to do it in practice mode, which I prefer. Starting meal selector, that's just chooses whatever dish you want, which is irrelevant for this. Then I have creative mode reborn. And then you have harmony, kitchen designer dependencies, PlateUp prep ghost, train, and practice mode only, which kind of goes hand in hand with the smart grabbers were bugged one. One of those probably doesn't work anymore. And then we have the enhancement mod. But as you see, none of these the only one I'm actively using is prep ghost and the one that's called more upgrades. That's it. The other ones are for having menus like this. Which basically gives you able to spawn items in, but you guys know that during my normal runs, I don't spawn anything in. I don't quote cheat. I don't mod anything in. I have Prep Ghost, of course, and then I have the one that lets you cycle combiners and hobs, which to me should be in the base game anyway. So we have our franchise. Where is it? Right here. Breakfast bar. Look at all the ones we have from way back when. Do you guys remember some of these? Toasty buns, Fish Fingers, Spilling the Beans, Pirate Cove, Ghostly Bistro, Dough Roll. Like some of these, honestly, were probably made back in like June or July last year, maybe August, September, like almost a year ago. It's crazy. But you know what, guys? We're going to end it here. Thank you for sticking around. If you made it to the end of this episode, let me know what you guys want to see going forward. Do you want me to do some more start new runs? Do you want me to continue on? We are going to continue with this franchise. We also have the Salad Bowl Cafe to come back to. Right now, we're at a tier 1 on OT day 1 with that. We want to also try to work on franchising that. And then I have a whole bunch of other franchises in here. Pie Palace, of course. We have a City Walk. I never came back to City Walk. The dumpling one. Not steaks. Walk me through it. Some of these are older ones that I haven't done pizza in forever. I want to come back to a lot of these. I know someone in the comments said, oh, you should just stir fry again. Pizza. I haven't done fish. Like, I'm missing something here. I think it's bugged with one of the mods, which is fine. But you know what, guys? We're going to end it here. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the most hectic run I've had in quite a few months. So it's fun to get back into doing that. We almost had it. But, 163 people, it got to be a little bit too much. But you know what? That's okay. Thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. We'd much appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this series or any other videos on my channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell notification button to get notified of new episodes, and I'll catch you guys in the next PlateUp episode, I guess. It's not a bar. It's not the breakfast bar anymore. It's going to be whatever it's going to be the next tier. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you next time.